G'day, my name is doesn't matter. I live in a jungle amongst a lost tribe of people called Australians. They're lost to reason and rationality and objectivity. And the thing is, I'm sad to say this, that Nigella Lawson has now been banned from entering Australia, and she's also been banned from television in Australia. They're the consideration now, because it's utterly unfair to all those women in Australia who not only are not as attractive as her, but they don't enjoy cooking at all for their family and especially for their men. It has now been reasoned and incorrectly, politically correctly or so, of course it should be, that seeing her on TV looking so delicious, making such delicious food, smiling happily and sensually away, is disturbing the feminists so much they cannot equal her. They have no equal to that, and they sit there and she comes on TV and the men are naturally mesmerised by this beautiful lady, intelligent, voluptuous, and everything a man could desire in a woman. There's no doubt in that. No doubt that's probably true. Cook, beautiful, sexy, everything. And now, of course, that goes against the Australian feminist objective to make sure women are mostly flat-chested or really fat, but they do not cook for their families happily at all. They whinge and bitch and carry on about having the cooking because it's no longer seen as a woman's role, and it's demeaning to her to be seen cooking for a man. And watching Nigella Lawson like he was on TV, coming across all smarmy, they hate it. It causes a shudder. Wherever feminists are sitting there in their household, they rush to the TV and they get the remote, off she goes, because just in case the kids and the man, if they have one, if they've still got one after a few weeks of marriage and the man can tolerate that, then they've still got the one, a man prisoned into some sort of contract deal, financial deal he didn't get out of. Then they can't have the man being mesmerised by a beautiful woman who not only looks sexy, obviously sexy, which are not allowed. Well, Australian feminists are not allowed to look sexy. They certainly don't. They've got a, if you could say this, a don't have sex with me look. It's, absolutely do not have sex. Don't you think for one moment a man's going to have sex with me, because that's not what's going to happen, because that may lead to other things, like he may expect me to cook food for him and have babies, and I don't want to be a victim of my own vagina. That's what's basically going on here. But that's, the thing is, it's sad to say that because of censorship now in Australia is getting a bit pernickety, getting choosy who lands here in this country, this lost tribe called Australia. The banning of Nigella Lawson is a very sad moment in our time, because we shall miss her. That she won't be on our TVs anymore because Australians are now trying to get her banned from feminists. And some of their backed by some of their men, by the way, who cannot disagree. For a man to disagree with any feminist on any particular subject, that's sexism. You cannot disagree at all, no matter you name the subject, from climate change to anything, economics, how to deal with any domestic violence or any subject at all. You cannot disagree with a feminist. To disagree with a feminist will cause a whole lot of feminists to come down and attack you, take you for the human rights court of human rights, and have you tried for some jumped up clause within the human rights laws and legalities that they've created, so they can attack people who are still individualistic in their general outlook. But that's it. It's a very sad day, and I'm sorry about the crickets and the noise and the jungles. But living in the jungles of Australia is always sort of noisy with all the background noise what goes on. If it's not in the jungles, it's in the politics. It's not in the politics, it's in the media. So there you go. Sorry, this lost tribe of Australians, lost in the wilderness of inobjective irrationality, illogicality and mindless nonsense that's called political correctness. Sorry, Nigel, I love you, I miss you, and I'll miss you not when you won't be invited to Australia anymore because you're upsetting the feminists. We can't have someone like you coming here cooking food like that, looking so like you're enjoying it so much, but it's really offending the women of this country, Australia. It's really upsetting. Makes their blood boil every time you come on. 30, 40 years of liberation gone in flames as soon as you come on TV and smile. Come on TV and smile while you're cooking. You can't be smiling while you're cooking, Nigella. You can't smile while you're cooking. You can't look happy when you're cooking. You've got to be really, really miserable and angry. And make sure the beer goes flat in the house by your mood when you cook food. That's acceptable now in this lost tribe, amongst this lost tribe of Australians. Bye.